Special kind of interview today. There's only two more games left in the season for us, along with the rest of the league. And even though we're away, I wanted to talk about this game in particular because this was a win-lose. It was a win and get somewhere, or lose and go home situation. The team and we knew what was on the line. We made a few mistakes. No, not even a few. I'll be clicking honest with you guys. A bunch of mistakes. We came back in the end of the fourth, kicked an onside kick, and instead of everybody rushing in for the ball, since nobody's grabbing it on the opponent's side, a bunch of the guys on our team, which we don't really do onside kicks well. We don't really do onside kicks at all, actually. And this is the reason why most of the guys on my side of the field went back instead of trying to go after the ball. So we're going to have to work on onside kicks. It's something that we don't work on. I'll be honest with you there, because we don't have any need for it really. We try to do onside kicks now because this was a neat situation. It was a forego, let's do this neat situation where we got there, and all of a sudden, we kicked the onside kick. His guys back off of the ball, let the ball travel. This would have been a great opportunity for one of our guys to go in and grab the ball itself and just, take it to the house, or either take it out of bounds. This would give us some time to travel with the ball and actually do something with it to make it a tie game. So when we do overtime, we could have came back and actually did something. It did not happen here. We did not go in overtime. We could have had the opportunity to go in overtime. Made a phenomenal comeback in the second half. Crazy enough. Um, the first half was not our best game that we played. The first quarter was okay. Could have been a little bit better. We were shaky. I'm sorry, guys. We were shaky. Second quarter, I don't know what the hell happened. I will be quick and honest there. I do not know what happened with the team. I don't know what happened with my calls. We looked at the tape. We looked at a few problems before we even came into this room to talk to you guys. I'm going to look back at tape. After when I get on that bus. When I get on that bus, I'm going to look at the tape. When I get in my hotel room, I'm going to look at the tape. When I get on the plane, I'm going to look at the tape. Because we need to figure out exactly what's going on. And we're on our way back home. When we get home, we need to figure out exactly what we can do as a team to get the last two wins in. Because now, instead of us, hoping to get somewhere, we are now behind. A game now, which doesn't really help us in our favor because it kills us now. We're playing against the Jaguars, and then we're going against the Buccaneers. Sorry, they're going against the Buccaneers at the end of the season. Now with 5-9 to our name. This is a 5-9 standing now. 5 games won, 9 games lost, and when you look at the table, yeah, we could win the Jaguars and we could win the Buccaneers, but that's only 2 games. Got 5. So I'm counting 7-9. That's a 2 game, losing streak now. We're back 2 games where we really could have been an 8-8 team. Could have had something, could have had some potential, probably getting up there. Probably we could have took it in and won something. And then, that's not going to knock the 49ers off his chest. But hey, we're going against a team that's 10-4. and we just happened to make them lose, give them a 10-5, standing. Who? That's crazy, guys. I mean, that would have been That would have been crazy if we had gotten the win today. That would have been crazy, but no. Instead, we played like pussies and we got on the field and just did what we couldn't do the best. Um, you know, the first quarter, we did great. Second quarter, I don't know what the hell that was. Let's just talk the stats. If you really want to talk stats, let's just talk stats. Um, 14-14 the first quarter. Okay, understandable. That's nice. 21-45 in the second quarter. And I am peed off at Matt. And you know what I told Matt when he got in the locker room during the half? I said, you better buckle up because you're throwing more interceptions than my grandma, and that's ridiculous. Yep, this team isn't going anywhere right now. But I have to make some changes so we can go somewhere in the future. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I know you had a rattling. I'm sorry. I had to blow into the headset because I so much dust, and it was irritating my ears. But yeah, this is just ridiculous. We held them in the third because you're not really supposed to score after you have an enormous lead like that. So we stopped them with the 62 points they have. Just made 3 there. And then in the fourth, we came back. In the third, we could have came back too. We had chances. There was a bunch of chances that we could have taken to get into this league. But when you're playing a team like this who's playing smart football and running on the clock, I told my defense, hurry the heck up. Make the tackles, make the stops, the right stops, and the offense will do the rest. Obviously, the offense did what we were supposed to in the first, and then forgot what they were doing in the second, and then obviously the defense made the return favor when we came back in the half. Defense just was not making coverages, and once it was making coverages, the coverages were broken. It was something that was enormous when we got that first when the 49ers got their first touchdown. And, it's something that I pointed out, and I said, you got to buckle down. Get inside the zones. Make sure you got them. Make sure they're tight. Make sure, you can get to man if you have to. And make sure you can, back up and release that and probably get an interception. They let interceptions go through their fingers. There were chances where we could have had interceptions today, but instead of interceptions, we got tackles, we got touchdowns, we got more touchdowns, we got first downs, we got no one on the run. Nobody could stop the run. And then on top of that, I guess nobody could stop the passing game either. This is something that, as a team, we're supposed to be working with. And as an enormous league, when we're dropping like freaking flies, let me say that again. When we're dropping like fucking flies, this is where things happen. We can't rush the ball on the field. We can't run it like we want to. Every time we want to run the ball, I got freaking Freeman hurt, or every time I want to run a ball, we're in coverage, or every time I want to run the ball, we're down a touchdown, we're down 3 touchdowns, we're down 2 touchdowns, and I gotta figure out a whole game plan of us getting to the end zone. without Devontae Freeman. And when Devontae Freeman did come on, that one touchdown, he kind of showed he was back, but at the same time, he wasn't really back. So we're going to keep an eye on him, make sure he's okay. It's just something that we're trying to work with. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Uh, let's talk another thing about stats, since everybody want to talk about stats right now. Since we're all going to talk about stats, let's actually go to the stats real quick with Matt Stanford. Not Matt Stanford, Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan has six. And I'm not gonna lie. This is even 6-6, 6 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. I don't know. I don't know. I can't control that. The one big play that messed us up was the defensive pass interference. That was a really big one that messed us up, because would have would have been a lot difficult. It would have been a lot difficult, and scoring would have been a lot different if that hadn't been called, or if that wasn't a part of the game there. But it's whatever's. It's whatever's. Uh, I just don't know, guys. I just don't know. We're not going to give up. I know that for sure. We're not going to give up. We got 2 more games left in the season. Um, we can just play those the way we play them now. Right now the pressure isn't on us. Yeah, we got a little bit of pressure because, we're getting shown this, we're getting shown that, and we're also being shown, well, there you can be this, and then you could be that. But after today's loss, it's like, well, can we still be that? Can we still be this? And I'm going to have to get with the team. I'm going to have to get with the guys and tell them, yo, you got one position. You play for yourself, and when Sunday comes around, you play for your team. You know, this is a whole team. We go through a whole thing every week. We talk to each other. We grind up. We get practice. We eat. This is something that that as a team, this is what we got. This is what we work with. We work with team. We work with team building. But today, that wasn't team building. That was team break a wall. And I don't know what the hell happened, because the team building was just not there, except for a few classes here and there. But when it came to running the ball, it worked in the beginning and then got shut the hell down. So we need to figure out exactly what we can do there. Uh, we're gonna figure out what we can do there to actually change it, and we're going to work on it. But other than that, guys, I'm going to end this right here. We already I gotta get on the bus. I gotta get on the bus. We gotta hit home. I gotta think some things through. I gotta figure out what we're gonna do next week. I wanna figure out what we're gonna do against the Buccaneers. Again, this is not the hardest game, because we can honestly sit and talk to her, and not what, what? I'm sorry. Let me cut that. Let me cut that. We can honestly sit down and talk to the team. I don't know why I said her. I'm thinking about my lady friend at home right now. Again, we can sit there and talk to the rest of. We can sit there and talk to the guys on the team, and we can understand exactly what's going on, what we can do to get the rest of the games, the last remaining games, the last remaining games able, to get wins here, because I don't want to leave. Um, I don't want to leave on a losing streak. And right now, we're leaving, and it's already like 5-9. So it's something we're gonna have to work on. It's something that I'm looking forward. It's something that we're gonna have to get with the rest of the guys on offense and defense, and just let them know, hey, next week we need wins, we need big plays, and then the week after that we need a win and we need another big play. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna head out. See you guys think. See you guys thinking.